Buffaloes roaming here. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the South Alabama Jaguars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Jaguars will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that... From the shotgun, they'll run it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last two.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. You got to see that today.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they could move the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, going to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up. Creates a little space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Walton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
Mental errors like that. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just...
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in this.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 20. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second. Touchdown, South Alabama! He might want another play. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They
Yeah, we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to set up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and goal, where the strong come through. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck him with a touchdown on fourth and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Firing to the right, complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looking at a second and short now. Handoff from the gun. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And the defense has a big decision to make here. You've got the lead. It's late in the game, 4th quarter, critical 4th down. Are you going to sit back and play safe in coverage, or do you want to get aggressive and get after the quarterback here if you're anticipating pass?
Going for it all. And that ball's incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down.
Number 11 on the field.
And that'll send him back to the weight room and to the flex room to try to swing that leg for a little more distance. You know, there's no real reason